Good afternoon, everybody. It's Rasher. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, and good day to everybody on all my social media platforms because I'll be posting this video and several other pictures that I took today of a historical site in Dublin City in between my appointments relating to my recovery from what I only realised today in my therapeutic session was 40 years of on-off active addiction. Having started drinking at 9 and graduated my way through every chemical dependency you can imagine in the interim period. But yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm going to film. What we have here is a reconstruction of a Viking longboat, which is how the Vikings would have arrived coming up the Liffey, which they call Dublin, the Black Pool, which is where our city gets its name, Dublin, Black Pool, because the water of the river was so dark that that's what the Vikings named it. So I'm going to walk in here. Just going to take a little bit of footage of look at this longboat, look at the detail, the intricacies, you know. And these ropes are here. These would have bound the oars, you know, and the Vikings would have wrapped their hands in around this rope, and also wrapped the oar in around that, so that they're coming from Scandinavian waters all the way to here. You know, they were the only people who were brave enough to invade us until the Normans. The Romans were terrified of the Celtic warriors. They wouldn't come here. They sent a boat which came to the Irish coast, the Dublin coast, and when they saw the Irish warriors bollock naked, painted in war paint made from blueberries and semen, dancing around fires and waving spears at them, the Romans decided, I think we'll give Ireland the wide berth. But eventually the Normans came here. So yeah, that's just a little taste of our Viking history, and it's where we get the gingers from, you know. And I'm a proud ginger, you know, very proud of it, because it means I'm part Viking, you know. But here's another lovely shot of Christchurch Cathedral. There is the arch, and if you look at the arch, if you follow my finger to the centre window, the longest window, that arch was built from the bottom brick out in both directions. So it was built from the centre out, if you can imagine that, folks, okay? And there is no mortar or cement in between any of the bricks in this entire construction, which we cannot replicate today. We would not have the funding or the know-how to build a building like Christchurch today with all the money in the world. We couldn't build it to those exact Masonic architectural sacred geometry standards, you know.